Curiosity is often celebrated as the key to learning and growth. But what happens when that curiosity turns toward paths not everyone approves of? This chapter explores how a restless mind, craving something beyond routine, can be both a blessing and a curse. For Donald, the spark of curiosity didn't ignite in the classroom. It flickered in the streets, where life's hard lessons weren't written in textbooks. Here, we begin to see how early discontent and unanswered questions can quietly shape the choices that determine one's rise or fall. Donald sat on the cracked concrete bench under the old jacaranda tree, flicking small pebbles at his worn-out sneakers. It was lunchtime, but he had no appetite. The schoolyard was noisy with children running, laughing, and exchanging lunch packs. He watched them with disinterest, his mind elsewhere. School bored him. The same lessons, old history, which he thought to himself. How is learning the Boer War going to pay the bills or put food on the table? The same tired teachers, the same expectations, none of it excited him. As he let out a deep sigh, the low, rumbling purr of an engine caught his attention. He turned his head just in time to see a sleek, black car rolling up to the school gates. It wasn't just any car, it was the car. The kind he had only seen in movies. The sunlight glided across its polished surface, and the rims gleamed like silver under the afternoon glow. Whispers and murmurs spread through the students like wildfire. Heads turned, and even the teachers at the entrance stole glances. The car door swung open, and out stepped a man in a crisp suit, gold watch glinting against his dark skin. Felix. Donald had seen him before, but only from a distance. He had never paid much attention, until now. Felix walked with effortless confidence, shoulders squared, projecting a presence that demanded attention. He exchanged a handshake with a student who rushed up to him, probably his younger sibling or a family member. The boy climbed into the car, and in a smooth motion, Felix slid into the driver's seat and revved the engine. Donald watched, mesmerized. The way people looked at Felix, admiring, even envious, sent a strange thrill through him. This man had power, control. He wasn't like Donald's father, who came home every night with aching joints and grease-stained hands. He wasn't like the teachers who preached hard work but drove old, battered cars. No. Felix was different. As the car disappeared down the road, Donald sat still, the image burned into his mind. Something inside him stirred. A question formed, one that would linger for years to come. How did Felix get that life? For the first time, school felt even more pointless. That night, as he lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, his father's muffled voice carried through the thin walls. He was talking about struggling to pay the bills. His mother sighed, exhausted. Donald clenched his fists. There had to be another way. The next morning, Donald was up earlier than usual. He had a mission. He wanted to see Felix, maybe even talk to him. He knew Felix sometimes dropped off his nephew at school, and this was his chance. If he couldn't speak to Felix directly, maybe he could at least get some answers from the nephew. His mother watched him rush out, concern etched on her face. Donald, at least have your breakfast first. Mom, I'm running late. I'll eat at school, I promise. He kissed her on the cheek, a rare gesture to soften his hurried exit, then dashed out the door. His mind was set. He needed to know Felix's secret. Because if there was a shortcut out of this life, Donald was ready to take it. Curiosity is powerful, it's the seed from which discovery grows. But like fire, it can either light the path ahead or burn everything in its wake, depending on how we use it. Take a moment to reflect. When has your curiosity led you into unexpected or risky situations? Were there people around you guiding how you channeled your curiosity, or did you feel left to figure it out on your own? Can you think of a moment where curiosity taught you a hard but necessary lesson? How has curiosity shaped who you are today? Remember, curiosity, when paired with wisdom and intention, becomes a powerful tool for growth. But then, which path is Donald taking? Will he meet Felix, or what is Felix's advice, or is he taking another route? More on my book, Donald's Fall _ Donald Rise. Let me hear your comments. Thank you.